On the 11th of April, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced that Canada will provide Ukraine with 21,000 5.56 assault rifles and 2.4 million rounds of ammunition. This latest round of security assistance brings the value of Canada's aid to Ukraine to 8 billion Canadian dollars, or 6 billion US dollars. The official announcement stated, the new military assistance package includes 21,000 5.56 assault rifles, 38 7.62 machine guns, and over 2.2 million rounds of ammunition to support these weapons, as well as small arms already in use by the armed forces of Ukraine. The statement, which the Canadian Department of National Defence confirmed, noted that the small arms would be sourced from Colt Canada, meaning the weapons would not be coming from Canadian Armed Forces stocks. The announcement also noted that donation comes from the remaining funds across the Government of Canada's various funding envelopes for military assistance to Ukraine. In terms of previous small arms donations, Canada has provided a range of weapons. These include 100 Carl Gustaf recoilless anti-armor weapons, 7,500 hand grenades, and up to 4,500 M72 law anti-armor weapons. Canada has also transferred C9 FN Mini-Me light machine guns, C6 FN Mag Pattern general purpose machine guns, and an undisclosed number of Colt Canada C8 carbines. When the new aid package was announced, there was considerable speculation about what models might be sent. C7 or C8, or perhaps the newer Colt Canada MRR. I inquired with the Department of National Defence about what kinds of rifles that Colt Canada would be providing. A Department of National Defence spokesperson stated that the donation would include M4 carbines, M4 commandos, M16A4 rifles, M5 carbines, and C8A2 carbines. This is a surprising list, as the C8A2 is the only weapon listed which is manufactured by Colt Canada. Of the other weapons, the M4 and M16A4 are US military weapons, and the M5 is a rifle aimed at the international law enforcement and military markets, offered by US-based Colt only. The M4 Commando mentioned is likely based on the Colt 933, typically seen with 11.5 or 10-inch barrels. This is a variant normally offered to law enforcement and military customers. We asked the Department of National Defence about the unexpected models listed, and they responded that we expect the majority of the rifles will be manufactured and assembled at the Kitchener plant, Colt Canada's facility in Ontario, though it's likely they will need to source certain parts from their subsidiaries. It appears that Colt Canada will act as the vendor, but call upon Colt in the US to provide components and perhaps complete weapons. This would make sense as both companies are part of the Colt-CZ group. We also reached out to Colt Canada, who responded to our request for comment, saying, "We are honoured to be part of Canada's military assistance to Ukraine. Colt Canada will play an important role in the deliveries of assault rifles, machine guns, and ammunition to the government of Ukraine. We are proud to be a strong and reliable partner to the Canadian government in helping Ukraine defend its national sovereignty and territorial integrity." Colt Canada declined to comment on the variety of weapons listed by the Department of National Defence, and did not comment on the hypothesis that parts for the weapons to be shipped to Ukraine will be drawn from across the Colt-CZ group. 21,000 rifles is a considerable number of personal weapons. The average Ukrainian brigade size is around 4,000 personnel. We also have to factor in the considerable attrition rate experienced during heavy fighting, but even so, this supply of rifles could in theory perhaps arm 3 or 4 brigades. This is especially useful as Ukraine is currently raising new Army and National Guard brigades. One final consideration that hasn't been commented on by the Canadian government is how many spare parts might be provided for the weapons. The Canadian Department of National Defence expects the delivery of the weapons to be completed in the coming months. We'll be sure to follow up on this once we start seeing some of the various weapons listed appear in theatre. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found this interesting. I thought I'd make this quick video as I'd already written an article about it, and a number of people mentioned the 20,000 rifles coming from Canada in the comments on our last video. If you didn't see that one, that was our look at the Dutch C7 rifles sent to Ukraine. You can find that video and all of our other videos looking at the weapons used in Ukraine in our dedicated playlist linked at the end of this video. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to share this video with friends. It really helps us to grow the project. And if you'd like to, you can support us via Patreon and YouTube memberships. The There's a range of perks there, including early access to all of our videos. Thanks again, catch you next time.